Hey guys! So before I start this video, I wanted to just thank you for subscribing to my channel because I noticed lately I've got a lot more subscribers. I think I'm past 400 now, and I haven't even posted videos in quite a while, which means that you guys are enjoying the videos I already have up there on YouTube. So thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Like, it actually means a lot to me. And yeah, it just feels really, really good knowing that I'm helping people, and it's the best feeling in the world. So thank you so much. And with that being said, it is Mental Health Awareness Week 2016. For this video, because I'm going to be about anxiety and romantic relationships. Which, okay, let's be honest. Having an anxiety disorder, it's really hard to date. It's not impossible, but it's just a little bit more challenging for us, and I'm going to be talking about that and kind of my experience with it. So when I find someone that I think is attractive, that I would like to get to know more, my first instinct is to run the other direction.
Run.
And like avoid them because they make me anxious. I'm like, this person's really cute or like really attractive and seems interesting, so my anxiety is like, run. You know, it's the whole fight or flight thing, and I just want to flee. I'm just like, no, this is awkward. I'm too scared of rejection. Like, I don't want to put myself out there. It's like terrifying. It's just terrifying, right? I think we can all relate to that. So that's why for people that have anxiety disorders, online dating can be very, very tempting and a lot more ideal. So a lot of people that have anxiety disorders they do online dating. When you like someone and you go for it, you start talking to them, get some kind of positive feedback, like they like you too, whatever, it feels good and everything, but then you have to go on a date with them. Right? And when you have an anxiety disorder, first dates are like the worst thing ever. Like, it's terrifying. It's not even exciting. Like, I don't even get excited about first dates. I'm just like, oh god, I have to get through this. Like, it's just nerve-wracking. And depending on like what you're doing, it could be even worse. Like, if you're going for dinner, for instance, there are so many things to worry about and to be anxious about, and your anxiety kind of like gets to you. It's like, it's always there. It's like, oh my god. I even like eating in front of people that I don't know very well, and I feel like a lot of people know where I'm coming from with that. And if you do go to a restaurant, there's the whole fear of like ordering. It's like, what do you get? Because like you don't want to get a salad, because if you get a salad, you're just like every other basic bitch. No offense, basic bitches. But you know what I mean? Like, if you get something that isn't a salad, well, then you're a pig. It's like the double standard thing. Like, these things are always in my head. I'm like, fuck. And there's the whole, like, you know, paying, like, who is paying for this meal? Because you don't want to assume the guy's paying for it, because that's kind of materialistic, and I don't know, that's not very nice. And then you don't want to assume that you're paying for it. Like, should you pay for it? Should you not pay for it? And then you're like, so should you both pay for it? Should you split the bill? It's like, what are you supposed to do? Like, there's all these preconceived notions, and it's like, when the check comes, it's just like so awkward. You're just like sitting there like you don't know what to do. Nothing is like set in stone. It's unexpected. And that's the thing about people that have an anxiety disorder. We don't like that. We like to know what's gonna happen. We like to have an idea of what's happening and what we should do and plan it out so we don't look like a fool. Because when you have an anxiety disorder, your number one fear is looking like a fool. So like another Another date, I guess, would be like going to see a concert. I mean, I wouldn't want to do that for a first date. Like, if it's a band that I don't like, sure. Because I'm just going to be like, cool, this is so much fun. But if it's a band that I like a band that I really, really like, I'm going to be fangirling. I'm going to be crying and screaming and freaking the fuck out. And that's not really a good first impression on a first date. So I feel like concerts are just, no, don't do that on a first date. And for someone with anxiety, the crowd, like, when I go to concerts, I make sure I drink a bit before I go to a concert because, yeah. There's so many different circumstances and different dates and different problems with that date. I feel like probably the easiest date for someone with anxiety would be to just go grab a coffee. Even that is, like, terrifying, but just grab a coffee or tea, whatever. Grabbing a beer, I mean, would be kind of ideal because when you get some alcohol in you, you're more keen to not being as anxious. Like, kind of takes the edge off a bit. But the problem with that is there are so many guys that just want to get you drunk and then get in your pants. So it's like, do you go for a beer? Do you do that? I don't know. Then there's all the, I think, normal girl stuff, like what do you wear? How long is a date supposed to last? I don't know. There is no, like, book for this stuff. So, I mean, people that don't have anxiety disorders are already freaking out about this stuff. So you can imagine what it's like to have an anxiety disorder and deal with this stuff. It's a little too much. And, like, how is a first date supposed to end? Because, you know, in movies, they walk you up to your doorstep and you have a kiss. You share your first kiss. And in real life, it's like, oh, what if he thinks I'm a bad kisser? What if we had pizza and we creamy garlic dip and now we both smell like garlic, or I smell like garlic, and it's, I don't know, there's so many, like, things. You see, like, this is the things that we think of when you have an anxiety disorder, and even when you don't, but especially when you do. It's like, when you do. If you manage to get through all of this awkwardness of, like, the first stages of dating someone, and you got yourself a boyfriend or girlfriend, then there's all these new things that come up. I think the most terrifying thing for me is meeting a guy's parents.
Oh, hell no!
That is, like, whoa. Like, that is scary. Because you just worry, like, what if they don't like me? Or what if they're just comparing me to the previous girl? And it's really, like, scary. And I don't know, it's hard to go into that kind of situation and not be anxious. So when you do have anxiety already, when you have an anxiety disorder, it just makes it that much worse. And then you have to kind of fake it and pretend that you're really confident when you're not. Meeting his friends, kind of the same thing. Less scary, but still pretty scary. Like, what if his friends don't like you? What if they're comparing you to his previous girlfriend? And it's like a whole thing. It's, like, freaky. But it takes me a while in general to be comfortable, like, completely comfortable with someone. Unless they're the type of person that makes me feel really comfortable. Like, I know I've dated guys before, like, the second I met them and we started talking, I'm like, okay, this is easy. But I've also met guys before where it's like, oh, okay, this is going to take a little bit for me to calm the fuck down. So it just kind of depends. But I think when you have anxiety, like, it's important to just, like, when it comes to dating, we should just step out of our comfort zone, and just take it one step at a time, and don't focus on everything. Like, just, take tiny steps. If you like someone, then the bravest thing you can do is let them know. And really, from then on, just take little, simple, easy steps. And, another really scary thing to do is letting them know about your anxiety disorder or about your mental health issues. It can be really scary. But at the end of the day, if this is a person that wants to be with you, this is a person that you want to be with, then he should understand. And if he doesn't, or she doesn't, then you don't want to be with that person anyways. Because that's not nice. And that means that they believe in the stigma of mental health issues. And that means that they're narrow-minded and ignorant. And why would you want to date someone like that anyway? So, I definitely think it's something that should be talked about early on. But it's not who you are. It's just a part of you, your mental health issues. And it's something that should be talked about early on, but not too early. Like, hi, my name's Sarah. I have anxiety, blah, 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 blah. Not like that. Like, maybe have a couple conversations and work up to it. And I'm sure, like, they know someone that has anxiety, or they have anxiety, depression, blah, blah, blah. And it won't be as scary as you think it's gonna be. And like I said, if they can't accept that you have mental health issues, then bye-bye. Your loss. Right? It's their loss. So, I don't know. I hope you got something from this video. I really missed making videos, so I'll make some more soon. And I really enjoy talking to you guys and hearing how I've helped you. If you have any questions for me, just let me know. And I always reply to messages, so if you're going through a hard time, please message me and I will reply as soon as I can. Hope you're all having an amazing week so far. And I will talk to you again soon. Okay, bye. Take care of yourself.